macular degeneration is the same thing as liver spots on her skin. So if you look at her liver spots on her skin, as those begin to fade and shrink in size, there'll be healing in the eye too, because the same pigment that causes liver spots and age spots is what causes macular degeneration. We do have a CD called Seeing is Believing, which is a CD made by an eye doctor who apologized to me for saying that this could be reversed, and he called me a liar. And so when I did reverse 27 of his patients from being blind, legally blind, to being able to read 20/20, he made me this CD called Seeing is Believing.
I am an eye doctor. I've been seeing patients for over 30 years. I've had a chance to study extensively nutrition for more than 40 years, having a tremendous interest in nutrition because of my mother. My mother always had struggles with her health for as many years as I knew her. And so even in high school, in the health classes, I paid attention. In college, I paid attention. On my opportunity to serve other people worldwide, I've paid attention. And as I've found over the years, nutrition is so critical. It's exactly as Mom and Grandmother told us, we are what we eat. And it does make a difference. The fruits and vegetables are important. The new breakthrough within the last, I would say, 10 to 20 years is quality supplements that goes along with what the food lacks. It was brought to my attention back in the 90s when I read the Senate document 264 that goes back to 1936 that talks about how the land is lacking the minerals, therefore the food and the animals that eat the food and the people that eat the food and the animals are lacking minerals, and how important minerals and how important nutrition is to our overall body health. The top 5 reasons people go blind in the United States of America, the number 1 and number 5 reason is macular degeneration and cataracts. Both of those are caused by free radicals. If people could understand where the free radicals come from and prevent those as much as possible, it's impossible to prevent them all, but you certainly could cut way, way back on exposure to the free radicals by controlling the things that you eat, by controlling the exposure that you have to first and second-hand smoke, to be specific, to margarine. Everyone can decide, I'll never eat margarine again. Butter is healthier because butter at low temperatures, if it doesn't change color, doesn't have the free radicals. It doesn't go into the trans fatty acids. If a person could get their antioxidants up, and again, that's a choice. People have to choose to eat fresh fruit is better, the brighter the color is better, the darker berries are better. There's a lot of things as people find out through education what to eat and how to prepare it, and more importantly, what not to eat. The free radicals are created as their molecules in their body have actions upon them. For example, something causes an electron to fly off, and the molecule becomes unstable. It becomes a free radical. Whatever caused that to fly off could be margarine. The hotter it is, the more free radicals it creates. It could be vegetable oil. The hotter it heats, the more free radicals it creates. It could be anything fried, first or second-hand smoke. It could be sunlight. It could be power lines. It could be a cell phone. It could be a microwave. It could be impure water. It could be the air, pollution. All kinds of things cause free radicals. And our body has free radicals running through our body, is causing cellular damage of tremendous proportions. Our cells get bombarded by free radicals to the point that if we weren't divine, if we weren't made by God, I've been told and I believe that if the free radicals were to overall and we had no antioxidants to offset them, that in 3 days we'd die. The antioxidants are the good guys. Those are the guys that are in the fruits, in the vegetables. They have extra electrons, and when they find a free radical, they give them the electron and settle them down before they can cause damage. And so the idea of good health would be to have your antioxidant level as high as possible, have your free radical level because of what you choose to take into your body and how you protect your body, to have it at low level, and so that at the cellular level, the free radicals are low, the antioxidants are extremely high, and it can take care of the problem before it really has a chance to begin. And on doing this, you're talking about anti-aging, we're talking about staying younger longer, we're talking about protecting from cataracts, from macular degeneration, we're talking about cancers. Most cancers, people, I've heard as many as 30 or 40 cancers a day are started in the average person. And if a person had the antioxidant level high enough to solve those before they ever got out of proportion, before they got away, before the body was able to handle those, the body could go in and actually nip those in the bud, stop the cancer when it's at a cellular, just one molecule stage, one cell stage, And we could prevent many of the horrible things that people are now experiencing, all kinds of degeneration of the different body parts.
Hi, Dr. Glidden. I just heard about longevity 2 days ago, and I've been on a quest trying to get a hold of you to see if you can help me with my macular degeneration. I'm 67 years old, postmenopausal, 70 pounds overweight, having some metabolism issues.
Right, and this is why I love longevity. I've been doing this for a quarter of a century professionally. I've been I've been doing clinical work for 25 years. I've been licensed for 21 years. I used to work for a vitamin company that only sold to physicians, right, at real high-quality stuff. And I've got to tell you, Dr. Wallach's recipes and the longevity products produce more consistent positive effects than anything I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot.
Well, I hope you can help my eyes.
Order that CD, Seeing is Believing. Now, that CD is a testimony delivered by a medical doctor who was an eye specialist. And Dr. Wallach was giving a lecture years ago, this must have been 15 years ago, to 500 people, and he was telling the assemblage about his experience with helping people recover their eye health, right? Macular degeneration, glaucoma, pityriasis, rosacea, detached retina, etc. And this MD stood up in the back and he said, Dr. Wallach, you're a GD liar because I'm an eye specialist and you can't reverse those illnesses. Dr. Wallach says, we do it all the time. And so in front of 500 people, they made a bet. And this medical doctor gave Dr. Wallach access to 10 of his patients who were legally blind. 10 of his patients who were legally blind. They all went on board Dr. Wallach's health recovery protocol with medical nutrition, and every single one of them recovered their vision. Every single one.
You would just make a new woman out of me if that would happen.
I tell you what, that doctor was so apologetic and humbled by the experience that, as payment for the debt, he recorded this CD. And it's about his personal testimony with his patients using medical nutrition. So, knowledge is power, right? And we like to empower people with knowledge, and we don't give false hope here, but we also need to give the truth, and you need to have at least some understanding of what you're up against and see that other people have accomplished the same goal that you're trying to accomplish. So from our point of view, macular degeneration. And by the way, the macula is the part of the eye where the optic nerve, there's a nerve that comes from your brain that goes to the back of your eye to receive the light signals that your eye gets from the world. And the optic nerve attaches to the back of your eye, attaches to the retina, and the place that it attaches to the retina is called the macula, M-A-C-U-L-A. That's what the macula is. It's where the optic nerve attaches to the back of the eye. Now, because of bad food choices and not enough nutrition in the body, if you do all of the wrong things all of the time, which most Americans do, quite frankly, this is not a cultural thing. It happens all across the world. If you do the wrong things all of the time, the macula, the optic nerve becomes damaged. And if it becomes damaged enough, it will shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink until you can't see anymore, because the more that the macula shrinks and the more damaged it is, the less light impulses it can receive from the eye. So what's happening is you're eating food, unwittingly eating food that's harming the eye, that's causing free radical oxidative damage to the macula. Free radical oxidative damage to the macula. Oxidative damage is everywhere all the time. Oxidative damage is caused by free radicals. And free radicals are in the air, they're in the water, they're in the food. Certain foods concentrate free radicals more than others. Fried food, for instance, oil in a bottle, olive oil, salad dressing, nitrates found in meat, well-done red meat. A lot of foods that we commonly eat here are loaded with free radicals, and so you've got a lot of free radicals in your body, and then they start attacking the tissue in the eye. The tissue in the eye knows that it's being attacked. It knows that it's starving for nutrients, because the body also has a fire department. Your body has a police department, which is your immune system. It also has a fire department, which is its antioxidant ability. And it's the fire department's job to put out the fires of inflammation caused by free radicals. So there's free radical damage happening in the eye. The eye is burning up, so to speak. The macula is burning up from free radical damage. The body tries to put that fire out with antioxidants, but it doesn't have enough antioxidants because you're not eating the right foods and you're not taking the right nutrients. If you're taking the right nutrients, your body has plenty of firefighters, but it has limited numbers of firefighters, so it builds more roads into the eye so that the limited number of firefighters can get there. From our point of view, the body is trying to increase the blood supply to the eye to bring nutrients to the eye to fix the problem.
I believe that.
Get it?
Yep.
But all right, but the MDs, they've thrown the baby out with the bathwater, and this is why their therapeutics fail. So, in order to support and promote the structure and function of the eye, in this case, it's easy. You have to stop eating the food that's hurting the eye, right? And there are 10 foods that we've identified as bad for you. So number 1, you stop eating those foods. Number 2, you supply the fire department of your body with the stuff it needs to put the fire out. And to do that, what's your current body weight?
200.
Okay.
I'm 5'4".
The recommendation would be 2 anti-aging healthy start packs.
2 anti-aging
healthy start packs. 4 bottles of selenium. That's ultimate selenium, and you spell that S like Sam, E-L-E-N, like Nancy, I-U-M. 4 bottles of ultimate selenium, 2 anti-aging healthy start packs, and the secret sauce here, 1 bottle of ultimate daily capsules. That's all you have to do. Eliminate the 10 bad foods. Ultimate daily. Yep, it's called ultimate daily capsules. That's 1 bottle of ultimate daily capsules, 4 bottles of ultimate selenium, and 2 anti-aging healthy start packs a month, plus eliminate the 10 bad foods. Now, everything is connected in your body, Judy. So as you're going down the road with the supplement program and the diet, look to see what else happens. How's your mood? How's your energy? How's your appetite? How's your weight? Everything, because it's all connected. As God is my witness, you're going to love how you feel. Stick around, folks. Coming back.